All right, YouTube family. So it's Friday. I've arrived
Friday fun
on
day.
Tuesday morning and we've been at it. We've already created the Earth Core Harmonizer Antenna, which you have
Seen this
seen.
video.
And this is our third co creation together, which is the Holy Trinity Electroculture Harmonizer Antenna with a Vogel style cut clear quartz crystal just shimmering in the sunlight.
Beautiful
I
sun.
kid you not, the moment we took this out yesterday, um, the the weather opened up.
Yep.
There is absolute blue, pristine ether sky energy above us, which
Yeah.
really makes me happy. Because if you're not aware of it, yet you probably are if you're watching this video, um, a lot of Earth gets pillaged by the parasites.
Yeah.
And we have a solution to that, which is the harmonizer. These were originally designed to clean up air pollution by our dear brother and teacher,
Slim
Spurling.
Slimmy. Slimmy.
Big love, the
Yeah.
biggest love to Slim
Yeah.
and his,
Laid the
his
path for
friend
this.
Bill Reed, all of the associates that were working alongside him to bring this higher dimensional technology back. And I use that word because the frequency fields that come off of these, whether it's the ring or the harmonizer, is life force energy, chi, prana, scalar, all the different names throughout different sciences and cultures are all pointing to this life force energy, this vital this vitality, this vital energy. And so that's exactly what the harmonizer is doing here for, starting with the land, the garden, the water, the ether,
Me, you.
the bodies,
The dogs.
the dogs. All of life is spirit. All of life is being positively affected by the actual frequency of all life around us is raising. And these quite literally put up a bubble field, as you can picture, or a dome, or a torus, as you know, that donut shape. So
Have you just noticed what I've been, since we've got this installed, like this has only been in for what, maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes right now? I'm already noticing more beneficial insects. There's literal insects flying everywhere, and this area has been pillaged from the skies, and I've seen huge decreases in birds, huge decreases in insects, and we know that these are essential to ecosystems, and already they're being drawn back to the land. I've been doing some different biodynamic sprays, the light root spray earlier, the Three Kings spray, and these trees have been responding over the past couple months, and even in the last 15 minutes. This to me is like the cherry on top of what I've been doing, culminating in the abundance of this land. And it's just neat to see all these little beings, all of God's creations, all source creations, already being drawn to this field. Why? Because they're getting powered up by the harmonic energy here, and this means they will be stronger as they continue to journey around these lands on their own journey, less impacted by the non-native distorted EMFs, less impacted by the quote satellites beaming radiation down, less impacted by the pollution or the glyphosate that they spray on the forests where I live to keep down the deciduous forests for like the logging industry that they have here. So it's super cool as we're making this video in real time to see the beneficial insects starting to fly around and really giving us signs from the divine that this is good work.
Truly is. And we don't fully know exactly. We've only been able to see through experiments and feedback and testimonials. If you check out the video on this channel, the Tensor technology testimonials, I already have plenty of feedback from people that have had the harmonizers, and they all say the same thing, that a higher dimensional energy has entered their life and just brought nothing but blessing. So, with Spence's knowledge and wisdom of really researching and teaching about electroculture, and then my knowledge and wisdom with the Tensor tech, working with it for about 4 years now, and bringing it to the collective consciousness. This co-creation is just another level and expansion of what you can do with this sacred technology, and how you can start to get the tensor tech and combine it with the electroculture. And so this is kind of the next level. So we're this is our third, and as we said, we have one going out today to his sister. We're headed to the post office. If you do want to connect with us, feel free. We'll leave all the information. You can reach out to either of us. We'll get you in the application form, and we can get one of these customed for your land, and to bring that energy to the community. And the last thing that I'll share here is, you're not only benefiting yourself, your family, but you're actually extending and expanding that light out into your community. And I kid you not, some of these have thousands and thousands of radius or range of effect based on the size, the qubit, the gauge copper. I would say this one here, the placement, we haven't really checked it, but Slim Spurling talked about the cosmic wash tub, which reached out to about 4,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
And this is the same size plus a empowerment qubit on it. So that's why we call it the Holy Trinity, because it's got the original qubit lengths that Slim was working with. So the sacred, the lost, and then the empowerment came in after that. So
should we do a little test for the family?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what do we want to know? Like the radius
we want to know
1 year?
If it's over 4,000 kilometers.
Okay.
With sound.
Okay. So I like to speak to nature. Some people will say God. Some people say body when they're dowsing. So we want to know if it's over 4,000. Okay. At optimal?
With sound, activated with sound.
So nature, show me a yes. Might be a little bit too close to the device. Probably get influenced. Nature, show me a yes if this device can impact over 4,000 kilometers in each direction after 1 year. Yep, very clearly a yes. I'm gonna ask another one. And we can, this is why I like the single spinning rod. So we're gonna say 1 revolution is 10 kilometers. So show me, body, show me how many kilometers in each direction is being impacted by this harmonizer right now.
What does that mean?
So that's about 22 kilometers right now as we speak are being impacted. Because 1 full revolution I said was 10.
Was 10.
So it was like 1, that's 10. It went around again, that was 20, and then it went a little bit more. So you can test these things with dowsing. Needless to say, that's pretty good considering we installed this thing 15 minutes ago. And as we know with any electroculture system, as we know with harmonizers in general, this is why placement is so key. When you place them correctly, not only on the correct vortices on your land, but with the right intention, it builds. The crystalline field builds. So from going from 22 right now to in a year or in the future up to 4,000, like this thing is going to continue. It's essentially, you can think of it as a power-up process to max capacity of broadcasting. So it powers up over time, and this is it's beyond what we would really be saying we can research with, quote, modern day physics. There's a lot of unseen realms involved in this. There's a lot of different levels of consciousness involved in this process, but I can only imagine, and I'm excited that I get to experience this day to day, going from the 20 kilometer radius up to the potential of 4,000. So it's going to build in the sky. I have no doubt that they're gonna notice this in their spraying patterns. They'll probably spray more over top of here to try and deal with the fact that the entire etheric energy pressure gradient is being shifted by this technology.
If you want to learn how to make these, there's courses, tutorials, Spence has courses out with the Electroculture. We are here to bring the good news, and this, my friends, is great news.
It's the future straight from the past in the present.
Thank you for tuning in to this
Share,
shared
like,
vlog creation.
reach out to us.
Yeah, we're gonna
Go plant some seeds in the ground.
yeah, we'll co-create. Well, maybe we can collaborate on this YouTube.
Yep.
And yeah, just join community. So if
You
you
want us to
desire,
talk about this on your podcast, your live stream, like we're just here spreading the good news, so reach out to us about it as well. We'd love to talk about it, right? We want to get this as to many people as possible.
yeah. Thank you for tuning in, and
We love you.
we'll see you soon.
That was awesome, bro.